Hello, my name is Fred Dodson, and in this video we're going to talk about your calling. Not just your job, but your calling. Now, most people, they learn from their parents and from school that you have to get a job. I don't agree with that. I believe you have to follow your calling, which is connected to your soul, which is connected to your life purpose. So there's a job, and a job usually involves being an employee, making somebody else successful, and a calling involves following that which is true to your soul and true to your excitement. Okay? I like to say that you can either build your own dream, or somebody's going to hire you to build theirs. That's the difference between job and calling. The main reason most people don't follow their calling, their true heart's desire, the career that was made for them, is because they believe it's not going to make them any money. Strangely enough, the same people believe that working for somebody else or having a normal 9-to-5 job, being part of that daily rat race, is going to make them money. Of course, anybody who's examined life just a little bit, even just peripherally, will find that the opposite is true. Okay, so if you follow one of those 9-to-5 jobs, I can assure you, you're not going to succeed long term. You're not going to get rich. You're just going to get by. You're just going to survive. So, in order to find your life's purpose, or your calling, or your professional purpose, your unique contribution in life, there's different processes I do with people. Okay, I have a coaching process that goes 2 hours. It's called Life's Purpose. And if you'd like to participate in that with me, I recommend you book me 2 hours on Skype, and we'll go through the whole process. But just for now, I'm going to share with you 2 techniques from that process. The first technique goes as follows. What you do is you meditate. I'll explain it to you first. You meditate to a higher state, a state of joy and exuberance and happiness. And then in that state, you remove all images from your mind. You get a blank head, and you simply ask yourself, what jobs would I like from that perspective, from that mountaintop state? And you just let any idea that spontaneously comes up to come up. Okay? And most of the ideas you get when you're in a very happy state are pretty crazy, pretty unusual. Some of them are surprising. However, they're much more aligned with who you really are, because that's what you like when you're the happiest. Okay? So that's the first process that we'll do together. And the second exercise is to imagine, again in meditation, that you already have everything you want. That you're already healthy, already rich, already happy, already in the relationship you want. And if you already had everything you wanted, what would you do then? Okay, that's the question I ask you in meditation. And the answer to that usually shows you what you would do if you were fulfilled. Those are 2 exercises from the whole 2-hour process of finding your purpose, finding your calling. And we'll just do these 2. If you want more, book a session with me. So close your eyes, please. And just relax, taking a deep breath in, and on the out breath, just letting go. On the in-breath, noticing any tensions you might have, any I must, I should, I want, I need, and on the out-breath, just dropping it for now. And as you sit there, allow yourself to develop an inner smile. Look for your joy, your sense of innocence and joy. That innocent joy you had as a child in the chest. When were you the most joyful? What does happiness mean to you? And if it helps you to generate more joy, you might want to imagine or fantasize about beautiful events, beautiful places, paradise if you want, walking around in paradise, full of beauty, oxygen, laughter, innocence, softness. What you're focusing on right here is to elevate your state up so that we can fish for new information from your higher self. And allow a little bit more joy to come in. Allow a bit more joy into your body and being. Allow yourself to feel it in your chest, or your stomach, or your forehead. An inner grin. And then remove all the mental images you have so that you're mentally blank, but try to maintain that state or that feeling in your body. So that you don't create any of your own images, but merely see what images come up by themselves when you're in a happy state. All by themselves, no effort. They come to you, you don't go to them. See what comes naturally when I ask you, what jobs do you like? What is your job? Again, don't create anything, just see what comes up. And it may be a surprise. It may not make sense right now, that doesn't matter. What jobs do you like, or what is your job? Regardless of whether it makes sense or whether you can make money with it, just see what your heart sends you. All right, and now let go for now. You'll write that down later on. We'll do the second process. Imagine you're in your own big mansion or the house of your dreams, and you already have everything you've ever wanted. You have perfect health, perfect intelligence, perfect spirituality. You have all the abundance you can imagine, the perfect car standing outside, the perfect landscape when you look out the window, lying in your luxurious bed, perfect location, perfect state. You already have everything you've ever wanted. You are whole and complete already. And in a sense, that's true. In consciousness, that is already true. So just imagine that. And from this place of fulfillment, you're lying in bed in the morning, waking up, and your butler knocks on the door, opens the door, and asks you one question. What would you like to do today? Think about that. If you already had everything, if you were endlessly abundant, what would you like to do? If you were not needy, if you were strong, happy, healthy, what would you like to do? All right, now open your eyes, and you'll want to put this video on pause and write down some of the impressions and ideas you had, because the ideas you get in higher states are more quality, and following them will get you much, much further in life than if you make decisions in a mediocre or normal state. These ideas are based on the concept that you're here for a purpose. You're not just here to exist, to eat, sleep, eat again, sleep again. That's not what you're here for. You're a spark of the universe. You're royal. You're royalty. You come from the high source, and you were made and created for a special purpose that is unique to you. And if you find that purpose and follow the track of bliss, of what feels right, of what feels true, of what feels good, even if it's not easy, if you follow that, it will lead you to your higher self, to your soul, to who you really are. Step by step, it will unfold over a lifetime. You see, that's what I've done professionally, and that's why I'm not only happy, but also very rich. Even though I wasn't rich the first 10 years I followed my true path, I've been through very difficult times, where I've had nothing to eat, no money whatsoever, but I stuck to what is right, to what is the true path that makes me happy and joyous. And if you stay on that path, I've seen it on myself and others, you're eventually rewarded with great gifts, and things come to you instead of you having to run after them. Think of this metaphor. You can either go through the woods chasing butterflies with a net, or you can hold the right aroma, the right smell that attracts butterflies. You can either run after stuff or have stuff come after you, and you have stuff and people and events and blessings and gifts come to you if you're aligned with your true heart, with your true self, with that which is right for you. So again, I have a coaching process of 2 hours that's called Finding Your Calling or Finding Your Purpose, and I invite you to join me in that if you're looking for not just a job, but the profession, the career, that which you were made for. My name is Fred Dodson. Thank you very much.